Hey there, it's John Wendler here with Loved by God. Currently, we are working our way through the Bible. Today, we are on Genesis chapter 29. Just pray right as we're about to dive in that the Lord would open up His word to you and to me, that we could hear Him speaking to us the truths about who He is, about what happened, and how it applies to us today. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. Then Jacob went on his journey, and he came unto the land of the people of the east. And he looked, and behold, a well in the field, and lo, there were 3 flocks of sheep lying by it. For out of that well they watered the flocks, and a great stone was upon the well's mouth. And there were all the flocks gathered, and they rolled the stone from the well's mouth, and they watered the sheep, and put the stone again upon the well's mouth in his place. And Jacob said unto them, My brethren, from where are you? And they said, Of Haran are we. And he said unto them, Do you know Laban the son of Nahor? And they said, We know him. And he said unto them, Is he well? And they said, He is well. And behold, Rachel his daughter comes with the sheep. And he said, Lo, it is yet high day, neither is it time that the cattle should be gathered together. Water ye the sheep, and go and feed them. And they said, We cannot until all the flocks be gathered together, until they roll the stone from the well's mouth, then we water the sheep. And while he yet spoke with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she kept them. And it came to pass, when Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban, his mother's brother, and the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother, that Jacob went near and rolled the stone from the well's mouth, and he watered the flock of Laban's mother, his mother's brother. And Jacob kissed Rachel, and lifted up his voice, and wept. And Jacob told Rachel that he was her father's brother, and he was Rebekah's son, and she ran and told her father. And it came to pass, when Laban heard the tidings of Jacob his sister's son, that he ran to meet him, and embraced him, and kissed him, and brought him to his house. And he told Laban all of these things. And Laban said to him, Surely my bone and my flesh, surely you are my bone and my flesh. And he abode with him the space of a month. And Laban said unto Jacob, Because you are my brother, should you therefore serve me for naught? Tell me, what shall your wages be? And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah was tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored. And Jacob loved Rachel, and said, I will serve you 7 years for Rachel, your younger daughter. And Laban said, It is better that I give her to you than that I should give her to another man. Abide with me. And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but a few days, for the love he had to her. And Jacob said unto Laban, Give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in unto her. And Laban gathered together all the men of the place, and made a feast. And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah his daughter, and brought her to him, and he went unto her. And Laban gave unto his daughter Leah Zilpah his maid for a handmaid. And it came to pass that in the morning, behold, it was Leah. And he said to Laban, What is this that you have done unto me? Did I not serve with you for Rachel? Wherefore then have you beguiled me? And Laban said, It must not be so done in our country, to give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfil her week, and we will give you this also for the service, which you shall serve me yet another 7 years. And Jacob did so, and fulfilled her week. And he gave him Rachel his daughter to wife also. And Laban gave to Rachel his daughter Bilhah his handmaid to be her maid. And he went in also under Rachel, and he loved also Rachel more than Leah, and served with him yet another 7 years. And when the Lord saw that Leah was hated, He opened her womb, but Rachel was barren. And Leah conceived and bore a son, and she called his name Reuben, for she said, Surely the Lord has looked upon my affliction. Now therefore my husband will love me. And she conceived again and bore a son, and said, Because the Lord has heard I was hated, he has therefore given me this son also. And she called his name Simeon. And she conceived again, and she bore a son, and said, Now this time will my husband be joined unto me, because I have borne him 3 sons. Therefore was his name called Levi. And she conceived again and bore a son. And she said, Now I will praise the Lord. Therefore she called his name Judah and left bearing. Well, that was Genesis chapter 29. I hope you enjoyed that. I pray that God would just continue to show his love, his mercy, his kindness, and his grace to you as you hear about who he is, his kindness, and all of his goodness. I hope you will continue to join me as we go through the Bible, as God continues to speak to me and he speaks to you. If you have any prayer requests or if there's anything else that you need, please don't hesitate to reach out. We love praying and seeing God work in lives because he is so good. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next chapter. God bless you. Bye.